plenty of trout feeding right there. Here we are, it's Wednesday morning. I just woke up at Pinto Lake. Got out of there quick at like 6:30. It's like 7:30 right now. And I'm making my way up to the start, or I might be at the start right now, of Black Rock Pass. So far I've already gained 1,000 feet in elevation in like under a mile. So it's been pretty brutal already, but I'm catching some air and some water because I have to climb over both of those. And I'm gonna try and do it relatively quick because I have like 7 more miles to hike after that. And that is supposed to be very brutal, but it's gorgeous out here. Yeah, so I'm excited. All right. Okay, here's my first real good look at Black Rock Pass. It's this behind me. Might not look like a lot on the camera, but if you can even see it, but it is steep as hell. It's like vertical and it's not even that far, but it's fucking steep. It's so nice up here though. Got a couple alpine lakes to my left, unnamed, pretty cool. All right, see you at the top. May not look like much, but this is steep and long. That little divot is the pass. So I'm getting there. Getting there. Here I am, getting really close to Black Rock Pass. That's that little divot in the ridge that you can see behind me. Just stopping for some air again and some water. The view is already pretty insane. And holy fuck, have we climbed. It's been fucking gnarly. Like, you can't really tell, but we started down in that meadow. Actually, like a mile south of that, so probably 1,000 feet lower than that. And it was intense, getting even up to here. But there's great rewards waiting for me at the top of the pass, so I'll talk to you guys there. Getting very close to the top of Black Rock Pass. Starting to be able to see things I couldn't see before. That is a frozen lake, really high up. It's like just my height, so like 12,000 feet. And then, the tops of mountains behind the mountains right in front of me. Cool. That's the pass. We're fucking close. We are getting real close now. Probably only 2 more switchbacks. Came a long way from down there. Long, long, long way. That's the top. See you soon. Okay, here's the first of the Little 5 lakes in the Little 5 Lake Basin. It's pretty sweet. Still not a soul here. So far I've only run into 1 group of hikers, 2 Brits who were extremely chummy. It was actually really funny. We talked for like 30 minutes. But there's nobody camping here. Didn't see anybody at Pinto. I have the basin to myself, it seems like. Okay, here we are. Still in the 5 Lakes Basin. It's relatively flat. And I have a few miles of this with no water to go before I reach the big 5 lakes. It smells so strongly of pine. And it's actually really pleasant because it doesn't require a lot of effort to get through this section. So yeah. Also, if I do see a bear, it's probably gonna be in this section because we're a little bit lower in altitude. Not that low, still 10.5 thousand feet, but pretty wooded. So there's definitely some bears in here. All right, and we are still in the 5 Lakes Basin. It's very beautiful, very classic alpine. That's a better look at the Kauias that I was talking about in the last video. They may not look much on camera, but they are stunning. Huge and very abrupt steepness. And the trail goes this way, lots of these trees. They are the classic Eastern Sierra tree that I don't know the name of. It's some type of pine, I think. I don't think, they're definitely not sequoias, no. Some sort of alpine pine. But yeah, all right. So here I am, finally getting down towards the end of Big 5 Lakes Basin, headed towards Lower 5 Lakes. That's a beautiful peak that I saw the front of from Black Rock Pass, and then there's one of the Big 5 Lakes down there. But we're up here and we're gonna stay up here for a mile until we get to Lower Big 5. Down to Lower Big 5 Lakes, but check out this wood. There's 2 of them. It's amazing looking. This one looks like a unicorn's horn. Look at that. Fucking wild. Okay, so I just made it to the Lower Big 5 Lake. It's the last lake in the Big 5 Lake Basin. Filling up on water, getting hydrated, gonna go for a swim, have my lunch part 2, and then make my way to the unnamed lake that I'm camping at, about 4 miles from here. All right. Just did a little micro pass, gained about 1,500 feet, under a mile. That was after the lake where I saw you guys last. And also since then, I found a little creek that was unnamed that fed out of this lake. And it was just chock full of California golden trout, which is super cool. So I sat down and watched them for a while. But yeah, we're almost to camp. Probably about 2 more miles to go if I had to guess. This will be the 9th mile of the day, so pretty good pace. All right. And here we have Little Claire Lake. Last lake before my campsite tonight. It is beautiful. A little bit lower in elevation here. You can see the foliage is different. It's beautiful. Getting ready to cook. It is around 5 o'clock and I'm in the middle of Lost Canyon. It's beautiful. It started to rain. I've got my stuff protected. Luckily it started raining right after I set up my tent. But yeah, we're looking good so far. All right, so we are in the tent. I could not cook. I was interrupted by the rain and now we're putting the tent to test. So let's hope that we're all good to go. I don't know, I don't have a footprint for the tent, so I'm a little worried, but we'll see. At least I'm elevated if it does get wet. Run! All right, day 3, here we go. Possibly going to crest Franklin Pass today. I just looked at this sign and it said that Rattlesnake Creek's only 7 miles from here, so I could probably do Franklin Pass too, but we'll see. All right. Weird. That is imminent rain. Little alpine meadow, pretty nice. Bet if you come at the right time of year, there's porcini in there, in those pines. Cool. So that's Franklin Pass, I think. I don't actually know which one. I think this one right here. We're about to do that. It goes 0 to 100 really fast, it looks like. All right, I'll talk to you at the top. Well, once you get up about halfway up the pass, they just stop doing switchbacks, I guess. And it's all decomposed granite. Makes it super tough. Holy. I think it's gonna be a really good view though. So we're almost at the top of the pass. It was grueling to get up here once again because we started way down low actually. And we're getting to the top, and the view is impeccable.